Hey Jellicles, it's Friday! So I'm back from my vacation and this was the first week of school, so I just finished that, so I kind of missed like 2 weeks again, but I already said that before. So yeah, this week's theme is books apparently, and I have a lot of books to read and reread. The Mind at Night and Why We Dream, Harry Potter Book 1, Mad Men The Illustrated World, Illustrating Fashion, Las Vegas Vintage Graphics, The Mad Men Fashion File, The Devil Wears Prada, The Official Guidebook to Graceland, Traditional Japanese Fashions, and Geisha. But if I had to take a book with me and I was on a deserted island, I'd take a sketchbook. And yeah, I didn't forget about you, I have your song, here it is. So as you all have heard, I took a trip to St. Louis, Missouri, and to Memphis, Tennessee. So basically the trip started off in St. Louis, and me and my friend, we road trip down to Memphis and we spent 2 days there. And Graceland was pretty freaking amazing. I mean, like, I thought I knew about Elvis, but I learned so much more about him and had such a greater appreciation of the artist and his personal life. So I have video footage of all that. I'll stick it in here and talk about it and whatnot. Airplanes are always so interesting to film out of because I just want to jump on those clouds, but I know if I do, I'll just fall right through them. So here are a few houses in St. Louis. Like, it's a really kind of strange town. Like, parts of it's really, really nice, as you can see here, and then parts of it are just really, really, really bad. So overall, it just makes the entire city look bad because everything is in patches and not in uniformed cut sections of rich or poor or whatever. So here I had the pleasure of watching Miss Jubilee and the Humdingers, which is a local St. Louis band, and she's like probably the only vintage rockabilly kind of act in town. This guy on the bass looks like a rockabilly version of Freddie Mercury. So then we went to this rockabilly/psychobilly show. They were touring from California, and of course I had to go see them. They're some of the coolest bands I've actually seen back here. So this was the drive to Memphis, and we crossed 3 states, Arkansas, Illinois, and finally Tennessee borders. And this was what it looked like on the drive. It was really boring and plain, and cornfields, lots of dead possums, and lots of tire tracks. So yeah, music does really help set the mood though. One of the coolest places in Memphis is Beale Street, which is pretty much 3 blocks of just condensed Las Vegas drunken stupor. What I thought was really cool about this street is that they card after certain hours, so you can avoid drunk driving and minors trying to get into these bars. I feel old. So downtown Memphis is not exciting besides Beale Street, so, you know, it's just beautiful architecture, but I mean, that's it. So the next morning we drove to Graceland, and this is the drive up Elvis Presley's driveway. And as you can see, the house is here, and it was raining because some of the hurricane, I guess, came and decided to rain on us, but that was okay. So we weren't really allowed to film inside of the house. So this is one of the museums inside of the house that showcases all of his golden records and #1 hits. And as you can see, it's like this ridiculously long hallway of just solid gold records. And I'm just walking along, filming this, and it just never, ever ends. I thought this was one of the coolest rooms in the entire house, actually. It's at the end of that hallway where I filmed before, and it showcases all of those gorgeous jumpsuits, and you can just see them up close in person, and they're just ridiculously beautiful. I'm going to pan a little bit more, and then, as you can see, look at this huge, overwhelming wall of more records, and Elvis's 50 golden hits. So since my whole shtick this week is Elvis, for my dice challenge, whoever I roll has to tell me what their favorite Elvis song is. And if you don't have a favorite Elvis song, find one. 6. That is Roxanne. That's all I got. I'll see you guys next week.